What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Fansproject Causality CA-12 Last Chance. That's part of the Crossfire series, and this is the last in the Limbot pieces of the Intimidator combiner set. So this is Fansproject analog for Dead End, and he's looking very cool. Obviously, I've already taken him out of the package, but you can see right here we have some nice artwork of the character with a crazy smirk on his face. It looks a little bit weird. On the side here, we've got a photo of the actual figure itself, and then on the other side, of course, we have the drawing of the same pose and stuff, and that's pretty cool. On the back of the package, you can see it's got some, just shows off the posability of the figure, just, you know, basic details, and of course the ability to store the weapon on the back of the robot mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box itself. You guys have seen these before in my other reviews, most likely. You got the nice little microwave pizza tray here, and we've got the instruction sheet, and of course this little collector card here. And on the back, it just has a bio, which I'm not going to read because, quite honestly, it's kind of stupid. But anyway, yeah. So that is the packaging, and let's take a look at the figure itself. Alright, so here is Last Chance in vehicle mode, and as you can see, he rolls very nicely. He's a very nice dark metallic maroon color, except for these gold and silver stripes down the length of the body here, which is very, very nice. I think, honestly, this is my favorite of the car modes so far. I mean, it's all four of them are out. So this is my favorite of the Stunticon cars. And yeah, I'm just really digging this. You can see on the bottom here, there's a lot of folded up stuff, but you can't actually tell there's any kind of robot underneath, which is also very nice. You can see here are the pieces for the gun. And yeah, just very nicely done overall. So here is Last Chance. We've got T-Bone, Car Crash, and Downforce. And so you can see all these guys together. And it's sad to say, but Downforce really sticks out like a sore thumb now. Now that all these guys are together. I mean, we have two dark colors and I guess technically two light colors, but the white really isn't the same kind of light color as this bright yellow orange. It just sticks out so much. So hopefully that won't be as much of an issue when he's actually combined into Intimidator, but we'll have to see. Overall, they're very cool together. It's just that this guy seems like kind of the odd man out, so you know, it's fine though. But yeah, very nice. He's about the same size as the others. He's a little bit skinnier and a little bit longer than Car Crash. Same with T-Bone. Actually, T-Bone here are about the same length and about the same width. T-Bone's a little bit wider, but yeah, overall, very nicely matched to these guys. I mean, this guy seems to be the biggest as well, but we're going to move these off to the side right now. And what we're going to do is transform this guy into robot mode. And so to do that, first what we want to do is take the gun pieces off the bottom here. Like so. Come on, there we go. And just make sure that they are keyed properly, and then boop, just connect them together just like that. Just put that right to the side. Then we're just going to come back to the back of the car and lift the rear end of the car and just kind of pull it up and out. And those are going to become the knees for this guy. And then we just kind of want to massage the back end of the car up and over. And here we have the legs. So we'll split the legs, and then we want to take the back wheel here and just turn it right around to the side. And then this bit in the front is going to become the feet. Now, the feet have been the matter of much discussion about this guy. But honestly, in person, I mean, they're big and kind of clunky, but they don't stick out nearly as much as they did on earlier images. You do have these heel spurs that you can pull out as well that have also been talked about, but honestly, you don't need these unless you're doing some posing, because he stands just fine without them. So unless you're doing like really crazy poses where you need extra support, you can just have those folded back in, and they really won't affect the figure at all. So that's a very nice thing, in my opinion. And let's see. All right, continuing on. The top of the figure, we're just gonna split the arms here. Just gonna pull these guys down like so. Spin them around, and then the arm will come down and come down like that, and then the hand will just flip out and tab in there. And you can put that forward. Same on the other side. Just kind of accordion out the arm here, and then this will, if I'm doing this properly, there we go, and then down, and then just like so. There we are. There we have his hands. You just spin his fists around, make sure they're facing the right direction. Now this is the part where it can get a little bit weird, because you have to pull his head up, and there is a little bit of a tab to kind of get that going, but it's kind of difficult to actually get a hold of it. So usually the easiest thing to do is to press up. There's this little piece with the screw on it back here, and if you can just push that up and get it started, you can use his gun to push that up, get his head up and out of the way, and just kind of lock that up in place. And then his whole chest area gets pushed forward. You just pull it up forward, and then kind of, I think you have to turn his head around first here, which can also be difficult. So it is a fiddly transformation, just like all of them have been. But overall, I mean, he's a lot easier than the others. And then you just pull the chest piece down and just kind of make sure it's pulled all the way down. Okay, guys, so sorry about that mix-up. I had to push his body back. His arms had to go back, so this thing could fold all the way down and like clip on top of the torso. So anyway, here he is, last chance in robot mode, and as you can see, it's got a very nice gold face there, with, it looks like blue or even purple eyes. They are very, very dark, so it's very hard to make out. But yeah, overall very nice. I love the dark maroon red on this guy. And as far as articulation, he's got the usual. He's got ball jointed shoulders. He's got an upper bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows. He's got swiveling wrists. He's got hip rotation or waist rotation. He's got ball jointed hips, upper thigh swivels, knee bend. Very nice knee bend, pretty deep there, deep-ish. And yeah, overall, just very, very cool looking. You can get a lot of really nice big leg poses out of this guy. He's got a pretty cool weapon-ish thing. All these guys have been very nice weapons. They're all a little on the small side, but I always thought of the Stunticons more as, like, I don't know, like hand-to-hand kind of sort of guys, rather than really, you know, artillery sort of dudes. Oh, his head's on a ball joint as well. Very, very nice. Really, really cool guy. Here, Here, I'll show him off with his brethren. We got all these dudes over here, and then bam. So yeah, very cool altogether. It's kind of weird that what's his name? Downforce is the largest of the cars, but ends up being the smallest of the robots. That's kind of weird, but pretty cool that there's some variation in the height of all these guys. Now the thing is, so these guys are all like 60-ish a piece, depending on where you get them. And Diesel, the Motor Master analog, is going to be roughly estimated at about 120. He is a lot bigger, and he does have a big trailer that houses all of the combiner parts. So really take all of that into consideration before you decide to pick these guys up or not, because you know there is some cost there. These do cost a fair amount of money for the size of figure that they are. And just to show you the size here, I'll move these guys back a little bit. So here is a Last Chance. There we have a standard Viacon figure. So as you can see, he's between Scout and Deluxe size. All these guys kind of are size-wise, and I think the thing, you know, basically the thing you have to try and figure out is, you know, is it worth it to you? I really like them. If I were to have a complaint about these guys, the biggest complaint would be that none of them, this guy included, are really fun to transform. This one's the easiest to transform out of all of them, but by no means are any of these like enjoyable transformations. They're all very fiddly and require just a lot of kneading and massaging things into place, and just making sure you have everything at precisely the right angle, or just, you know, ball joints will pop off left and right. So, you know, I do like these guys. I do recommend them. If you're on the fence, I would say, yeah, you know, they're cool. They're cool figures, but it really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for very nice display figures, these guys are great. They look wonderful. All of them look fantastic. If you're looking for figures to mess around with, you maybe want to check something else out, because they are very, very fiddly. I'm curious to see what Diesel is going to be like to transform. I'm curious to see if he's going to be easier because he's at a larger size, or if he's going to be just as fiddly. I'm hoping he'll be easier, but either way, I'm excited to get the entire team assembled and actually form Intimidator. So I am looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I think that's going to do it for this review. I want to thank you guys very much, as always, for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll be back with some more Transformer stuff. So thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.